And welcome everybody here to the ProDota National Cup with Team Russia against Team Ukraine. This is the winners round, number 1. Let's see how the teams are gonna do it. We have a bunch of stand-ins here, and with me is Lair GG.
Hey, Sander. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, All ready for this. We had some postponements in some games, so we're finally back with one.
Yeah, this should be a really good game. Twin Team Russia and Ukraine. And we already have the first 2 picks and bans. They're quite interesting already.
Yeah, the Beastmaster ban pick is actually not something you usually see in the first phases, apart from maybe when you play with Big Daddy No-Till, like he tends to pick it up, but apart from that, I don't really know a lot of teams that would first pick him in the first phase in this patch.
Yeah. Rather unconventional to pick it so early. But maybe it's a response to the Night Stalker.
Radiant team ban.
Well, I thought like that screen is going to open with his famous Night Stalker, but they decided to go with Asif on Dire. Well, it seems they really like their Shadow Fiend.
10 seconds remaining.
Or maybe they don't want to give it to Team Ukraine because every team has a Shadow Fiend player.
5 seconds remaining.
At this level, everybody can play it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Pretty good deny pick when you deny it from Radiant side, that's true.
And you're against the Queen, it's pretty basic matchup, I would say. Like, it happens every single time. It's like to level 3-ish, you have like some trouble, and from level 4 you're kinda okay as a Shadow Fiend, so it always depends on the early rotations, on how the mid lane goes, and just a little bit of personal play.
Yeah.
For the Beastmaster Night Stalker. Why do you think the Beastmaster counters out the Night Stalker here? With the vision or the stun? Or
first, they of course the Hawk provides vision, and second, they have a really reliable lockdown during nighttime, so he can't run around and just go in, silence, void, go out. If he goes in, he will immediately get stunned and just picked off. Like, hard disable is one of the best ways to deal with a Night Stalker.
oh, and as you hear him say that, what do you guys think about it? We have a poll open into the hitbox. Make sure to follow the channel and then vote for the team that you think will win. And you can win a g2a.com gift card worth €3. So make sure to do that. If you agree with Lair, go for Team Russia.
Yeah.
Gotta do some promotion in between it as well. I like the Vengeful Spirit. It's something you don't see a lot. I personally love that hero with the minus armor, just the easy ability to either go aggressive or to have this defensive play with the swap. I personally love that.
Yeah, really lines up with Shadow Fiend. And if they go deep on him, the swap will save him always.
And if you want to go next level, you have your ward ready, you have your swap ready, you start getting up to Requiem, and you just swap him back into it.
I think the Avenge pick in general on Dire is really strong because you have the Roshan advantage, and if you pair it with a Shadow Fiend and with a Beastmaster, you can go for a super early Roshan. Because the Boris can tank, and if you manage to get a medallion on bench, you can literally just 12-minute Roshan. Easy.
What do you think that they might even pick up a Slaughter here? In the lineup of Team Russia? They have like some real minus armor though, you have a little bit of a
they could,
weird
but
lineup.
I think they don't need any more minus armor. And it's most likely a Beastmaster in the offlane already, so...
Dire team pick.
Yeah, Burning Mass position 1 is not something I would like either. And Shadow Fiend save lane for a mid Slaughter is also not something you're gonna be doing, so yeah.
Oh.
That's it for Team Ukraine. They might actually be doing it with base Slaughter lane with Night Stalker. Okay, but they want to push early.
Yeah, that is a strong indicator that they want to bring it really early.
I think Ukraine needs to start banning Undying now. Like Undying Pugna is not something you want to be running against. That said, what else? Yeah. I'm gonna say that
would be a pretty solid ban here, yeah.
Remaining.
Could run Quapuk now.
I'm just looking at the Pugna and I'm wondering, like, he's gonna be the support most likely with the Vengeful. It's a little bit.
Nah, they could literally just lane it on the save lane, yeah, with Vengeful, and then you just pick +1 for the Beastmaster, and just so you make sure you win both lanes.
Yeah, but for Beastmaster, they need to pick up a ranged hero at least, because a dual lane, off lane, they bend out the Tusks, so like all the obvious things to go with the Beastmaster. Not gonna go and happen then.
Dire team ban.
Maybe
You
even
could-
do Fench Beastmaster and have Bug now with something else. You can
Could
get like
do
a
it.
Shaker. Like I would like Earthshaker just against the Darks here and against the Bane Fiend script to have some long range lockdown.
10 seconds.
And they already
remaining.
have swap and one disable should be enough for the Bane.
Radiant team
That's true
pick.
as well.
Oh, I should missed. Okay.
That at least explains why they banned the AA, which is like the most immediate counter there is to the Alchemist. That's
Yeah.
level 6. Should have been something that Team Russia should have been picked up on, but they thought it might be the Necrophos. I don't think they would have picked up the Necrophos here for Team Ukraine. That would be a weird pick. I don't like position 1 Necrophos anyway.
Yeah,
Even with the
can be
rewards.
pretty good, but
Then there are
I
like
think it's
4
really
other
better
heroes
the
that can do the same.
seconds remaining.
Like apart from the cooldown reduction there.
Okay, Rave King it is.
That's some early pushing here.
Yeah, like if they fight a correct around the reincarnation, it will be really hard for Team Ukraine.
That's true, and Team Ukraine does need at least like 20 minutes of farm before they can do anything. If you can get like these early blinks, early mecha on the side of Team Russia, yeah, you should be able
Yeah.
to push on the towers, and there's not a whole lot Team Ukraine can do about it.
They
Ukraine.
have literally no wave clear, like safe wave clear. Like Quap needs to go in melee range to clear a creep wave, and then she can always get reward.
Yeah.
So she can't really do it. And
If you get good item timings in Russia, like there's not going to be an Aghanims. Like that's the only way for Queen of Pain to do it safely.
yeah,
And
exactly.
even they need to get fairly close.
But the only reliable anti-push here is
seconds
the
remaining.
acid spray.
Iron Shells,
And Iron Shells are
seconds
decent,
remaining.
but
up till the
you
point
need
that it
some
gets destroyed.
instant wave clear because you have still the boars and 2 people that can frontline, even 3.
How are you gonna deal with this? You need to get for Ukraine. You need to make sure that they don't lose to Hard in the early game, just so they can stop the aggression from Team Russia.
It heavily depends on the Night Stalker. If he has a really good first night, then they're in the game. If he has a bad first night, it will be really, really hard for them. Because they will just go from tower to tower to tower.
I'm not even completely sure if Team Ukraine actually wins the late game here. Like in mid game, they have their spike somewhere in the mid game once Alchemist is like 10k ahead in gold. Like there's the point, and then they can really fight. But before that and 5 to 10 minutes after that, I think Team Russia are pretty much in a
There
good
is a
position.
there's a big problem. Even if the Alchemist is ahead, he will still have like minus 15 armor with medallion. So even if he has an AC, he will be at around 0 armor. They can just kill him with
Yeah.
right clicks.
If they don't get a medallion on the Vengeful as well, then like if you can get the Solar Crest on him, like this Alchemist is gonna
But
be
look
deep
at
in the minus.
this.
This is so funny.
That is really clowny. So they just dodged each other with a 5-man smoke rotation.
That's it for the side of
And now they have high ground advantage.
Yeah, I
so
was just gonna
this
say.
would be bad.
like for Russia, this is great. They have like
Yeah.
everything they need. Artis is he gonna walk up
my
here?
God.
Oh, this can
my
go over.
God.
This is going wrong. One side is gonna take some
Yeah.
heavy losses. It's gonna be the side of Ukraine. I don't think they can follow it up anymore. But at least get a big first kill here. This also means that they might. Will they be? No, he should TP bot and get a rune there. But he doesn't have a TP. Someone needs to buy a TP for
They're
Artis. here.
pinging it already, but no one. I think no one has gold. Yeah, no one has gold left.
Begins.
Oh no. That means that he's not gonna get a rune. Like there's no chance that he gets any rune.
Worthy to
That's a big loss.
SF nearly has his bottle and is close to level 2 because of the bounty rune, and Alchemist will even miss the block in mid lane. That lane will be tough for him.
Yeah, at least he's already getting help straight away from white people on the Bane here. Yeah, you can just see Barrage doing the correct thing, getting the
Yeah.
creep wave back, forcing Artes already to walk forward, which is not something you want to do instantly. I think this lane is gonna go a-okay for Team Russia. This is a roaming Brave King with a safe lane, farming darks here.
I
Okay.
didn't expect that,
Me neither.
but I was kind of certain that they would run Korpugna somehow.
Well, they are.
'Cause screen loves doing that. But Oh, Alchemist is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I should be able to walk away because Barrage really can't follow it in there. But there's from the
Yeah,
high ground comes out the
Vengeful.
Wraith.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it connects.
Everything just starts connecting, raises some easy souls there for the Shadow Fiend as White People is trying to do something here, but Screen, he will take a tower hit, he will fall from
Yeah, he
this.
will die, he will die.
He needs to get a return kill, but still. Losing your Alk, this is a good way to deal with it.
14 souls.
And you don't want to lose early kills against it, because now we're already at 75 damage. The only thing they have is the Acid Spray. At 2 minutes I need to get a rune for Artes. But there's
Yeah.
already rotation in now again from Team Russia.
There's more, yeah.
It's like they're
Let's take a
unrelentless.
look at the bot lane. We have the Quap against the Beastmaster. They should be fairly even matched.
Yeah, till level
And
6 nothing should happen. It should be weird.
Well,
And again, no rune for the Alk.
or maybe
There's a
you
bounty
can
on
get
top,
it.
but look at this,
Oh, he
there's already
can't get it.
rotation. Rotation is
Yeah.
coming. He has to take it. If he doesn't take it, then yeah, there you go. He had to take it. Artes wasn't able to get there in time. Not even close.
No.
That means again, taking longer and longer for the bottle.
A good thing is they already stacked once for the Arc. Actually, they already stacked twice.
That's trip stack here.
It's triple already. It's really good. I mean, even if Alch has a super bad start, you can always come back with the stacks.
True, but you need to make sure that he is at least ahead, and yeah, he will get back somewhere. But the question is, how long will it take, and do they have that time to do it before
Yeah.
Team Russia just starts running at you?
Yeah, literally both teams mirroring each other in their jungle. Everyone is just stacking.
And it should be quiet till like the first night now. I don't think anybody wants to make a move now. That's the
Yeah.
top lane at the moment is being pretty much in favor of Ukraine here, but yeah, what are you expecting with the Darks here in the end? Icetalk also rotating in. Icetalk is level 3, he's raiding with his skill points for the night. What do
Yeah,
you think? Full point? No, you should put points, another point in Void again.
depends.
Or would you do 1-1-1 or 1...
You could do 1-1-1, but
That's weird.
like he is on his own. Literally, there's like no one that has. Oh,
Rotation in
just-
from White Papa. I did not see that, and I get a kill there. That's the other way to get
that's
something on
huge
there.
actually. Yeah.
That lane wasn't really being won by Big Num, so...
Oh my
need
god.
that.
Radiant's bottom
Oh my
tower
god.
is
Alch in
under
mid.
attack.
He will die.
Oh
One more
no,
hit- one more hit,
one
he's
HP.
dead. Dead.
That's... And then, like, the first moment that they noticed that the Vayne was missing, they instantly just went for it.
Yeah, he solo killed him actually.
And now it's nighttime, but there is a haze rune here on the Wraith King, so... Meaning that ATS can't just go mid, as they're gonna go for something aggressive here. On the bottom lane, White Pope is able
He
to get up
saves
the
him,
Nightmare. We have 4 people here now from the side of Team Russia, so just pick up the ATS here. It's... Should have maybe believed a bit in God there to get him out of there, but not gonna happen. The Alchemist is actually taking the medium camp over the hard camp right now, because he doesn't have the damage for it.
Yeah.
Level 2, that's his...
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah.
They
under
scout the
attack.
stack.
Yeah.
They can just take it actually. And they are blocking it now.
Yeah, they will need to get a rotation in from someone to do it. They might just jump Artes here, if they get a chance. If Shadowfiend can push out the lane, have his races, they might be able to do it, but... Nice Stalker's already there. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the level 6
They're,
on
they're
Shador.
smoking. They're smoking for the stacks now. Beastmaster's level. He's not level 6 yet.
Yeah,
But
you
they're
kind of
going
want to
for
wait
it.
till his level 6, and there's... Like, you can still wait for a bit longer, but okay. Maybe they can just kill Artes. Yeah, okay, they're walking
Yeah.
in and fight him, and
He's
yeah,
gone.
there's no way for him to get out. Easy raises. They know the stacks are there, but they don't really have a lot of mana. I'd have a Mongo. So I can give it to Barrage. Yeah, there you go. It's gonna be some easy stacks, some easy levels. Like, this is big. Sealing this stack, and you already have it warded off as well. This is good. Now it's gonna be problematic
That
for Ukraine.
was really, really bad for the Alchemist. Like, he's already out of this game and now there's no way for him to come back. Like,
Even if you go for another stack somewhere else in your jungle, like that was like the most protected camp you have in your entire jungle.
yeah, now it's even blocked.
Yeah.
He's walking there now and realize, all my creeps are gone.
And you can
Yeah,
see he
he's
even went for
pinging
the
it
soul
now.
ring. He even went for the soul ring as well. That shows how desperate you are as an alchemist.
Yeah.
Like, that's not the item you go for in this patch as.
I mean, you can go for it, but
Well, you either need to be really far ahead when you do it, or you do it when you're behind, or when you're
you do it in
support.
desperate times.
Yeah, it's. They're looking for something here on top. They're rotating 3 people from the side of Ukraine, but it's been noticed. Tron is already nicely behind this tower. They might dive him here. Oh,
They can't really dive him. They have no idea if he's TP'd out or...
and as he will do now. Like, it's kind of obvious when you start to creep skip like that. Just go for a tower trade, or it won't even be a trade because you just push so much harder with the Pugna and the boars.
That was a really nice rotation down there.
We're gonna go
And
for
the
mid here.
Alchemist
Oh, Orc is dead again. They do get everybody in there now. Slender is not able to get out. He will die as
Nice
Barrage now
stunning
taking a lot of damage. He will need to fall to make this worth it. They need one more hit. Would have been able to get it with ATS, some nice juking, but it won't help out in the end. This double kill, they needed it. Oh no, War comes out. They do not have a follow-up stun right now. They need to have the Borslan do most of the work. No orbs. I think he will survive this. Yeah, there's no way to stop him.
Bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Wow.
That's with 1300 gold from the 2
That was
kills.
1300 gold, yeah.
Even
But
though
they
they
lost,
got they lost the
bottom
AUG, but they
tower.
lost no gold with for him. That's how desperate it is.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, but they got the Shadow Fiend, that was really important. But he still is closing on the mech.
And what's it? Oh, the K off. Not too far. It's gonna be hard. Oh. What do you think? Well, yeah. What's the way back here for Artes? Is it still going for the Radiance, or maybe opting to go for a little bit more? Yeah, the more fighting
Actually,
build.
in this particular game, with so much minus armor and so much heavy lockdown where they can just insta give you,
Medallion?
I would go for medallion and then casual HP, like
Sanjay
like-
into have his halberd.
yeah, something like that. You just need straight up HP to survive the burst, and of course armor, because the minus armor stack is insane in this game. Like, he's running around with 2 armor at the moment. Like, SF Aura at level 1 already puts him at -1, and if Wench uses Wave of Terror, he's already at like -4.
He really can't do anything here. And
Like,
if Screen has a really good time and he picks up an AC somewhere down the line, you get even more.
yeah,
Like, if you really want to go minus armor for Team Russia, like, they got more than enough tools.
Radiant structures are fortified.
For Shador could even pick it up, but I don't particularly like an AC on the
Radiant's top
Beastmaster.
tower is under attack.
it's a good item in general, but
Radiant's top tower
Yeah,
is
you have other
fallen.
people that can carry it. I would prefer
Yeah.
like initiating items, or even Shiva's guard would do work. Yeah, they would
But yeah,
always work on everybody. Like,
as expected, like, they would just walk from tower to tower now. There is like nothing Team
Radiant's
Ukraine
top
can
tower
do
is
about
under
it.
attack.
Like, it's daytime. Oh, nice solo kill in the middle.
okay, they get the kill on the Wave King,
But they
it's-
trade a support Brave King for a tier 2 tower. Like, you make that trade any day.
Oh, there is a deny though
Oh,
coming
that
out here,
deny
but they go straight up in. There is going to be the roar on our test as well. They get a kill on him. How much is it still worth now to get the deny off? They are able to escape with everybody else there, but again, the Alchemist has to trade his life for it. Oh, Freeze
they're
Grip
getting
on
more.
Slender. Barrage, he doesn't have a Requiem. Oh, he might just pay with his life for
Oh.
this. He will as well. Is Sador able to do anything to stop this? He is not. They lose 2 on their way out. Screen is back, but he's
Might
level
be
4. This
more.
is a level 4 Wraith King. He needs to run. There we go. He's running Sador. Getting earned.
Math has no TPM.
There we go. Blink. Scream.
Ecstasy.
Okay, that was not a trade there for for the Russian team here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Corp came in from behind. They didn't expect that. Wow.
Yeah, with everything said and done, the Queen of Pain, he is still doing okay here, Big Gnome. 4.5k. He's behind the Shadow Fiend, but that's to be expected. at
The
moment.
problem is, I mean, Quap is 5-0 and 2, but she has 29 last hits at minute 11 as a solo laner. I mean,
Radiant's
even
middle
if
tower is under
you
attack.
have so many kills, it's still worth like 50 CS. So
And they keep on going. They're actually not that far ahead on gold. With
No.
this tower, they're gonna get like another 2k experience. Yeah, it's the
I mean,
5
they
now.
wiped them, of course, but they all respawn with full HP and they just walk straight up to the next tower and take it. And there's nothing they can do about it because Night Stalker ulti is down. And
Nighttime starts in 30 seconds.
yeah, 30 seconds.
Radiant's
Well.
middle tower is under attack.
Even then, it's still the Alchemist has nothing. He has 2k gold. What is he going for? Is he still going for Radiant?
Yeah, I think he's going Radiant, but that's not
That's not the item.
really good. No.
It's gonna be like
Dire's
Spectre
top tower
timing.
is under attack.
When, well, Spectre has items if it keeps on going like this. He has a lot of unreliable gold now as well. Yeah, 2k. Whatever they do, they need to make sure that he doesn't die. If he dies 2 more times, the game
Oh,
is over.
SF is in
Yeah, he's in
a
trouble.
really dangerous zone. And there's
There you go.
more. There we get him.
Dire's
Yeah.
middle
That.
tower is under attack.
Get some Void off. Get some double iron shells in, some pokes. Nice, that Slender tried to come in to help his teammate out, but it will just return in a kill. Should have maybe cancelled his TP there. But at the same time, they're going for the tier 2 on body with Sidor. He's already pushing it in.
Yeah, I think that also was the last smoke
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Was that the last
I
smoke
mean-
for the side of Ukraine?
of Ukraine, I think so.
Dire's
Yeah,
Maybe
it
the
is
first
10
one.
minutes.
Yeah.
Nothing on the courier, and let's see, do they have any? They still have one on the white Popo.
Yeah.
It's not like they're completely out for now, but
Well, it was a really good move there. Catch the Shadow Fiend off guard.
does already have his mecha completed. So
Radiant's
next
bottom
item
tower is under attack.
was likely.
Well,
I
he
would say
died,
Sanji
he
Yasha or
died
something.
twice now in like 2 minutes, or in like 3 minutes.
Still, he has about the same lead as before. Maybe
Yeah.
loses like 500 of it, but
Dire's
at the same time, they're taking towers and towers and towers. Finally, the first one was also there for Team Ukraine. They got one tower as well.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah, on
is
top.
under attack.
Well, are they gonna fight this?
Radiant structures
Now, Bignum needs to TP in. He has one. That's what they're gonna do now. Tower's almost down.
They have Quap ulti up. They
They might want to try
might
it.
be able to fight
Dire's
into
top
this.
tower is under
But Chemical Rage is already down to half of the time. If it has gone, you can't fight anymore. This is gonna be a lost tower. I don't think they can do this. They can even see the Queen of Pain now in mid. I think this is go time now for Team Russia as well.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah.
I like how they just, you know, really stick together. They get the tower, they know, they go back, and they will most likely just go for the tier 2 here. Or actually, they're just gonna go for the movement behind him. Are they able
But
to find
this is-
anybody? Bignum! Oh
this
no,
is
he's
genius.
found! Oh, will he die here before he can blink out? Yes, he will. Magic Mist was there to follow it up.
That was a really nice move.
Yeah, that was
Like-
really unexpected.
Who expected that they would just go around?
It's when you think about it, it's so obvious, but at the same time, it's like,
Yeah,
who the hell would that?
Yeah, they were like, sure, they're going back S5 or going to Roche or wherever. But
Like, get another tier 2. Nope, they just get you. And now they, yeah, with Bignum down, this is like the biggest chunk of their team fight. This tier 3, it might
Yeah.
just be down before they're able to do anything. And they don't have
well,
a fortification.
this pick was huge. Could even lead to a Rex.
Radiant's bottom tower.
If they found anybody else, they might have a chance. Aetius tries to go into the background, but
Radiant's
just get some damage in.
At least a range Rex.
They're going for the melee.
Rex. Yeah.
They need to get it like pretty soon before they get a bad team fight up. Aetius gets roared up, but there's a Sonic Wave hitting 4 here. As they're gonna lose the Shadow Fiend here. This was an overextension. Yeah.
I think they should have just gone for the range Rex. Be
They get
happy
something.
and just walk back.
Yeah, they will be able to TP out most of them.
Dire's
Sidor
they
might
lost
have trouble.
under attack.
But I don't
They
know.
traded their asset for a Night Stalker. And they got the tier 4. Tier 3.
You got some half damage down on the range. The melee
Yeah.
barracks doesn't matter because it will be back before you're knocking on the door again. I would say
God,
next
it's quite
next objective tier 2. Just get the tier 2 guys, get some more money, and you know just do it carefully.
I think they're aiming for Roshan now.
Yeah, that
They
would
just
be.
need one pick on anyone, it doesn't matter, and then they can really Rosh. they will do it really quick.
That said, there are no ultimates really up on the side of Ukraine either. They do have a Glimmer Cape on White Popo, that's pretty big. But yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty fat.
The support is doing really good. But yeah, this
Here
Alchemist
comes the
is
Roche. They're gonna smoke for this. They have a smoke. Well,
But yeah, from the side of Ukraine, how the hell are they gonna fight this without Fiend Script, without... They do
Yeah,
have
they have
nighttime
nothing.
ready, but like the Sonic Wave is missing, Wall is missing, like, there's nothing they can really do about this. All the damage that you do in the beginning will just be taken away instantly with the mecha. There we go. Now killing Barash is gonna be a little bit more troublesome.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
they're either pushing out. Yeah, someone is pushing out mid now, and they will just head to the bottom. Take out the Rex, most likely. I mean, if they're not careful, they can still take a really bad fight, even with Aegis though. I mean, SF has no item progression for the last 6 minutes. He's still, I mean, he has 3k gold, but he has
Yeah.
nothing in his inventory that makes him any stronger, so...
What would you think is the item for him? Go for BKB?
Uh,
There's a lot of
BKB
things
would have
that go through it.
Most of the people go SNY into BKB,
Yeah.
but...
You don't want to get it at 80 minutes as well, that might be a bit early. That said, if you can end the game with it, I guess it's worth it, but...
Yeah.
If it then goes late, like 20 more minutes, you have like a 5-second BKB for a long time. Look at this, they're smoked up here on the side of Team Ukraine. They know that this might just be their last fight here. Gonna start running in.
This.
Screen just gets silenced up. They're just trying to ignore him, but there comes Aurora out. Oh, nice vacuum wall here. But they're still not able to kill off anybody apart from the reincarnation as Bignum just gets lower and lower and lower until he dies. White Popo tries to get his Fiend Scrimp up, but that's in the middle of 5 heroes with the side of Team Russian. That's not gonna work out. They're gonna go back for the melee Rex now. Swap is here on Artes. He is found. He just gets stun locked. Drained out. That regeneration is not gonna help you out here.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah.
is falling.
One lane of Rex down. This, at least you have an Alk. Like, even although the creeps are worth less, you kinda, you know, still get some money
You
for
can
it.
try.
It's
I mean,
not the hold that
his
Alliance
Radiant
had.
is nearly done at 80 minutes.
But yeah, even if he has a Radiance, what difference will it really make if you can run in and still will just be dead by the sheer burst from magical
Yeah,
damage?
Like,
So
problem.
Hmm?
Like the problem is not the damage itself. The problem is they have so much low cooldown lockdown. It's insane. And if they really want to kill someone, they just raw him. Like,
Radiant's middle
And then
tower
after the
is
raw,
under
you somehow survive, try to run away, you get a sweat.
Radiant structures
yeah, you get
Like, there's so
swapped
many
back,
things.
you get stunned by the Venge, you get stunned by the Wraith King. It's all super low cooldown, like 8 seconds, 11 seconds.
And there's already an X up on Tron as well, so he will be drained like 24/7. This Sentry might just be dead before it gets anything done. Yeah, Quelling Blade is there. That was a little bit too enthusiastic, but doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, SF with the SNY now, like
Radiant's middle tower has
super
fallen.
tanky, Aegis.
Like, and they still have no Sonic Wave. They need 1400 for the X and 30 seconds for the cooldown. Oh, swap
Here
back on
comes the
Artes, like,
swap.
yeah. Easy swap, easy life, easy kills. Level 3 Necro Book is up as well. And GG, well played, coming out here from Bignum. Did they know it? Bignum goes in just to give some life away, as they even get an extra kill here on the Bane.
Radiant's tower victories fall.
Well, there was a fast game one here. Team Russia
Yeah.
just stomping Ukraine here.
Well, I wouldn't say that was a stomp. I mean,
Just good play, I
Russia,
guess?
they knew exactly how they want to play this, and even if they had a few hiccups, overextending a bit, stuff like that, but this happens, but they clearly knew how to execute their strategy, and they executed it like they had to. There was not much Team Ukraine could do.
Yeah, they were really just behind from the beginning. Like, the two smokes in the beginning were kind of funny to see, but
Yeah.
it really worked out in the favor of Team Russia. Getting that all kill in the beginning, that kind of sets the pace almost. Like, if, let's say, Alk has, you know, gotten the rune, gotten an early bottle, like, the mid lane would have been different, but yeah.
I think it was like not a Radiance Arch game in general. If he tries another build, for example, like the face boots, super early mag into medallion, something like that, would have been a way different game.
Well, Mecha wasn't needed, of course, with Darkseid, but yeah, like just go early
Ye-
game items, try to fight when you see when it's not going
Yeah.
that well. That might have been the best.
The gamble was too big, waiting for the Radiance, because the game is over when he gets it with this kind of draft.
That's true. Well, that was it, ladies and gentlemen, here for the first game in this best of 3 series in the winner brackets. Well, we have Team Russia just taking this game, and well, this is me, Sender, and with me is LairGG, and we will be right back after the break.